Hi, a pleasant evening to each and everyone. I'm Annalie Villarubia, a student of BSHM 1B9. I'm here now to discuss you about the artist medium. So, medium and technique. Medium, which comes from the Latin word medium, denotes the means by which an artist communicates his idea. So, many mediums have been used in creating different work of arts like architecture, musician, sculpture. So, in the architecture, it is uses wood, bamboo, brick, stone, concrete, and various building materials. So, the example of it is like the houses, bahay kubo. So, the next is musician. It is uses instruments to produce and communicate a message, and a literary writer uses words. So, the example of musician is the drums, flute, trumpet, and etc. to communicate a message. So, the last one is sculpture. It is uses steel, marble, bronze, metal, and wood. So, the example of it is like Jose Rizal Monument, Pyramid of Giza, Colosseum, Eiffel Tower. So, on the basis of medium, the arts are primarily classified as visual and auditory. So, first is visual arts. Visual arts are those whose medium can be seen and which occupy space. So, these are occupied into two classes. First, dimensional or two-dimensional arts, which include painting, drawing, printmaking, and photography. So, and the second one is the three-dimensional arts, which include sculpture, architecture, landscape, community planning, industrial, design and crafts like ceramics and furniture. So let's proceed to auditory arts. Auditory arts are those whose mediums can be heard and which are expressed in time. So these are the music and the literature. So in the auditory arts, there are the combined arts. It is those whose medium can be both seen and heard and which exist in the both space and time. So it is include dance, opera, drama, and film. So let's proceed to techniques. It is the manner in which the artist control his medium to achieve the desired effect. So it is the ability with which of the fulfills the technical requirements of his particular work of art. So it has something to do with the way to manipulate has medium to express his ideas in the artwork. Now in the artist and his medium. So the artist thinks, feels, and give shape to his vision in terms of his medium. So when an artist chooses a particular medium, he believes that this choice can best express the idea he wants to convey. So, the artist must love, respect, and understand him medium to make it easier for him to expand his knowledge and improve his skills in his chosen area. Each medium has its own characteristic which determine the physical appearance of his finished work of art. So the next is the artist and his techniques. Artists differ from one another in technique even if they use the same medium. So, a musician technique is his ability to make music sound the way he wants it for. So, the technique differs in the various arts. So, technique is not the end but the means, while the craftsman technique is the end, di ba? So, it is making of a piece of sculpture, for example, is not the same in the making of a chair. So, while both require technique, knowledge, and competencies, creativity apparently comes into play in the work of the sculptor. So, let's proceed to medium of the visual arts. So, visual arts are those arts that can be perceived with our eyes. So, the most common visual arts are painting, sculpture, and architecture. So, in painting, it is the art of creating a meaningful effect on a flat surface by the use of pigments. So, this medium are applied to with plaster, canvas, and wood or paper. So, the next is watercolor. Watercolor is difficult to handle because producing warm and rich tones using his proves to be a challenge. So, watercolor is a simple and clear spontaneity. It is principal essence. So, the next is fresco. Fresco is a painting method done on a moist plaster surface with color ground in water or a lime water mixture. So, fresco must be done quickly because it is an exactly medium. The moment the paint is applied to the surface, the color dry into plaster and the painting becomes an integral part of the wall. So, the example of fresco is the painting of the creation of Adam, the Michelangelo. So, let's proceed to the tempera paints are mineral pigments mixed with egg yolk and egg white and ore. So, ore means it is a naturally occurring solid material. So, it is require a more deliberate techniques than oil because it is not processed the flexibility of oil. So in tempera, it is characterized by its film forming properties and rapid drying rate. So in tempera, it is painting is usually done on wooden panel made very smooth with plaster called gesso. So gesso is the one of the example of tempera.